How far would you go to be there for your child? One Ohio father fought through multiple operations and rehab stints to escort his daughter down the aisle.
Will Yoick shares his heart-filled story.
Everybody loved Bob. Everybody. I mean, he was just the nicest person in the whole world.
Everybody certainly includes Randy, who after dating Bob for just 6 weeks, agreed to marry him.
This past May, we celebrated our 40th wedding anniversary.
It also includes Bob and Randy's daughter, Gina, a true daddy's little girl.
Oh yeah, I was. Anything I wanted, kind of got a lot of it.
Well, she's our only child, you know, so they were two peas in a pod. He was there for her whenever she needed because she was his little girl.
But as much as everyone loved Bob, his body, unfortunately, did not.
Bob was the nicest guy in the whole world with the worst health genes.
Bob's health issues started with rheumatoid arthritis, then primary sclerosis and cholangitis. He started getting a lot of infections, heart blockage, septic, and needed a liver. And despite his objections, Daddy's little girl stepped in.
Oh yeah, I jumped at it. They had mentioned living donor. I was like, I'll do it. And he's like, no, you won't. I was like, yes, I will.
She'd say, Dad, you want my liver? You want my liver? And he's like, no, fathers aren't supposed to put their daughters through that. And she was a match.
Once Bob finally agreed to accept part of Gina's liver, he came here to the Cleveland Clinic for the transplant, a place he became all too familiar with. Over the course of the next year, he had 3 operations and 5 stints in rehab, and he did it all with one date in mind.
His daughter, Gina, her plan was to be married in August, and through the entire course of his rehabilitation, he knew that he wanted to be there and walk her down that aisle and dance with her.
Through a kidney failure and another transplant, a broken hip, and more infections, Bob just kept fighting.
He was practicing a wheelchair dance because he wasn't strong enough to stand. Even though he had bad genes, he had a very strong constitution.
He was a fighter. He was going to do whatever he could to have that moment and to make it special and to be there for that. And he really did work hard.
When the wedding day finally arrived, all of Bob's work was about to pay off.
When you see someone go through literally 100+ days of rehab with one goal, it proves to me anything's possible.
I don't think that I've ever seen him have that much fun before. He was out there talking to people, he was dancing, he had a great time. And I'm just sort of glad we could give him one last party at the end.
Sometimes in life, it's just one thing people are holding on to. One thing driving someone to persevere through it all. For Bob Vogel, it was being there to give his little girl away.
He wheeled her down the aisle. He danced the dance with her. He had an amazing time all night. He came home, and he passed away 34 hours later. He did everything that he wanted to do.
It was a terrible feeling. We were actually on our honeymoon at the time. We were there for a total of 14 hours before we had to come home. But I'm glad that he got to do everything that he wanted to do.
Everybody loved Bob, and Bob loved everyone else. But what he felt toward his daughter Gina was something even more.
It's amazing that he held on and wanted to hold on long enough to give me that moment. I'm always going to be Daddy's little girl.
Wow, I just got goosebumps from that story.
What an amazing story, especially that he had one goal to walk his daughter down the aisle. He got to live that and then finally rest peacefully.